Hi everybody and welcome back to the Goodell life. I know it's probably been about 6 weeks or so since I last posted a video. I have been filming in the meantime. To be completely honest, I had planned for my next video to be a bedroom renovation video, and I had filmed quite a bit of that and wanted to put it all up as it was complete, not in small installments where you saw really small things, I guess, where I'm picking up paint colors and whatnot, but so that you get the whole experience at once. But we've ran into a few unplanned hiccups with that, mainly with the people that we were going to go to get our cabinets made for the bedroom. Nothing ill necessarily towards them, just we began this conversation at the beginning of August, and it's now the Canadian Thanksgiving weekend, and they only just sent me a quote last week because the first quote they had measured wrong. So I'm a little bit frustrated with that. We did have another company come give us a quote, or they're coming to come give us a quote, I should say, on Tuesday. So I'm really hoping that one pans out better, since this is something that I've really wanted since we moved in, and it's something I've waited over 2 years for, and we know will add a lot of value to our home and likelihood that it will sell, as the bedroom is one of the biggest downfalls right now. But in preparation for that cabinetry to be made, we changed the floors and we painted and changed the light bulb. It's not completely done, but I thought I would include some of that footage, at least, of that process for you to watch in the meantime, and kind of let me know what you think, if you like kind of the way it's going. I have some stuff still that I want to get done in there, so please be kind. I know it's not finished, but I hope you enjoy it, and I do apologize again for my absence with this. It just kind of got easy to push aside when I kept waiting and thinking that they were going to come install something shortly, but that's not the case, so that's okay though. Everything happens for a reason, and the longer you wait, the more you can save for it, right? So I hope you all have a great day. If you're from Canada, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. And for the States, you should just come to Canada because we're better. Just kidding. Well, not really. But I'm pretty biased. So these are a couple paint samples we just picked up. We have a whole variety of ones that we were looking at, but we decided to just grab a couple samples because these ones were the two we were mostly looking at. So Joe likes this one the best. That's Joe's thumb. And I like this one the best. I'm Team Navy, Joe is Team Teal. So we're going to put a couple swatches on the walls in the bedroom so we have a bit of an idea. It won't be perfect though, because the lighting in the bedroom is the soft white and we still need to get the daylight bulb. It'll give us a bit of an idea, and hopefully we'll be able to decide more on which wall we'll paint as well. The other 3 walls, I think I want them to be white, which Joe is not in agreement on, but we'll see. So I painted a couple swatches, and the light has a terrible glare on it, so it's hard to see. But the one on the left is Joe's favorite, this kind of teal color. And mine is this navy, but I like it specifically like this kind of swatch, this really dark area. I'm going to let them dry a little bit more and put on another couple coats so that then we can really see. I did some bigger size swatches so that, oh, there's Joe. If we put the closet-y shelving thing there, it'll cover it, and we'll paint this wall the accent color. But if we decide to put the closet over here, then this will be the accent color. So either way, it was a safer choice, somewhere that could be covered up. So I'm not sure. We'll see. I could also just choose a whole different color than these two, but these ones were the ones we liked the most at the store. I didn't want it to be black. I did still want to have some color, but I wanted it to be really rich and dark. So we'll see.
to pull the carpet up, and then we can start lining up for our saws. Now that that's cropped up, I take the piece that I cut on the other side, go over there. That'll get my offset. Now I have this piece here. That's how I can pull it in if I didn't quite line it up right. It's good to have a mallet on hand for this. That part's done. Well, we're going to grab another one from over here, the pile. So we know that it's working on. We can just line her up, making sure the tongue is faced out.
Now Saturday, Joe finished the floors last night. Today we did another coat on the white walls. The shadows from the ceiling fan kind of give a weird cast. It does need a little bit of touch-ups around the top kind of parts there and in the corners. We did a couple of what I like to call primer coats. It was just honestly leftover crappy white paint we had before because we were impatient and this paint wasn't on sale yet, but it went on really nice. We used the super paint from Sherwin Williams, which is what we had used on the dust blue in the bathroom, and it's not their highest one, but I'd say it's a pretty good one. Fairly low odor. I mean, we don't have any ventilation in this room except for that fan right there, so I mean we have the air purifier, but overall I'd say it wasn't too bad. I didn't feel like I was getting high like when we were using the other white paint, so that was nice. I've kind of taped around on the floors a little bit. We started taping the ceiling for the white part, but honestly it's so similar that I don't really care that much. But you can see in there, let's see if I can zoom in, see the parts that need to be touched up. Need to be kind of redone over there. I hate that. And this. So that's our like fire detector, I guess. It makes a terrible noise. But it's also cream. Did not factor that in, but it will. So I'm pretty excited. And then on this wall here, we're gonna do that color. On this wall and this wall, I got excited about the design. We're gonna have some cabinets along there. We're gonna have a kind of cabinet made there that's gonna have a double hang and a little end table built in as well, with butcher top finishes, I guess, top of that. So it'll be really nice to see. It's a bit more than what we were originally discussing, dollar wise, but you know, we really wanted some extras like the soft closed doors, and I really wanted the cabinets above the bed there. So overall, I don't think it's a terrible price. It's just, I'm a cheap ass is basically where that comes down to. But overall, I'm happy with how it's turning out. Baseboards on these 3 walls will go on hopefully soon this weekend. The problem is that we can't paint this wall until we know when the cabinet's coming in, because I have nowhere else to put my clothes. So I don't want to take it off and fill in the holes in paint, or paint and then have to put holes back in or anything like that, because it'll mess up the paint there and it won't be very smooth transition. So that's fine. It'll all work out. It'll just be a bit of a pain. That's all. So let's get to painting. Okay, so it is now 1:04. Uh-oh. Come on, focus. Okay, it's not going to focus. 1:04 in the morning. I did another coat on both of these walls. I can't get this to focus for some reason onto my hand, but I am covered in paint. Don't really know how that happened. I wanted to just briefly mention these tops of the cans here. They're about $3, I want to say, at Walmart, and they are honestly the handiest thing for painting. Blurry zoom in. They just replace your typical paint can top, and they have the screw spout thing. I don't know why it won't focus, but whatever, we're just going to go with it. This is a little vent, and it has a little top here where when you're pouring, if it dribbles, it'll catch it. I cannot pour paint for the life of me with a regular paint can. But so we have these on all of our paint cans now. I absolutely love this. It's just really, really handy. It's been really great for us. So yeah. I think we still need to do a little bit of a touch up in maybe some of the top spots there. But overall it's looking pretty even. Mine is like in the corners there. Photograph's a lot darker. So maybe that's how I'll be able to tell where I need to do touch-ups, is just to photograph it tomorrow. But I don't think I'm going to do a whole nother coat on the wall, to be honest, because it evens itself out pretty nice when it dries. You can see that one's still really wet. But those kind of seams or corners, that's where it really needs that additional paint coverage. And I think it'll blend pretty nice, so I'll give that a shot. I don't really want to paint these walls again. The paint is a really good coverage. I don't think it needs another coat, but we'll see when it dries. I just love how bright it is though so far. Goodbye beige, goodbye and hello green. Okay, I'll see you guys in the morning. Let's go. So Joe today, while I had a migraine, painted the first coat on the dark walls. I know I also literally just said we weren't going to paint this wall, but we decided screw it and we'll just touch it up. And worst case, once the cabinets are in, because they're going to come to like there, we will just recoat this part if necessary. It needs another coat or two on. You can see the glare from the light still on it. But I think that it is turning out pretty darn good and adding some great depth and dimension to this room. So the closet will be white. We're going to paint those shelves white, and I'm hoping, but I don't know if it's possible, to put some of the leftover plank kind of on the front part of it so it'll tie the room in together. But I'm pretty excited so far, you guys. But let's see what it looks like after the second coat. Okay, so it's now Monday. We still need to touch up the white. This dried quite blue, which I'm thrilled about because, as you know, I wanted the navy and we went with Joe's color. But I think we ended up both winning. It turned out really nice. We're gonna have to touch this wall up because of that. But that one, I mean, it's gonna be behind where the cabinets are, so it doesn't matter too much. There's a little bit of stuff though that didn't dry quite the best. We're gonna go over it with a third coat. And then we lined up our baseboards and we didn't actually paint down enough. You can kind of see that there, like where it'll be lined up. We thought we had painted enough because that's where the baseboards used to be, but apparently the carpet was higher than the hardwood. Well, what is this, laminate? Than the laminate, even though the laminate is quite thick and we got a really thick underlay, so we'll see. This is a satin finish, even though it is very shiny because of the light. I'm pretty excited for it to come together. Well, we brought the bed in today. Joe's just putting on some face plates. You can see, it's funny how blue the paint looks in the camera lens, because in person it's quite a bit darker. It's not that light of a blue, but you can kind of still see that just in contrast to the other things. We have all the clothes on the bed. We are putting this up just for now until the closet people come. I'm gonna finish nailing that in. Once we get the new closet fixture in, we are tackling this. Da-na-na-na. This is the final kind of update of the closet before we have anything installed. I got a new curtain. You can see where we used to have the curtain rod because it left a mark, but that's fine. We're hoping to eventually get doors here, so that'll be nice, but this curtain is so much longer. It needs a good press and a hem, but that's fine. And I don't know why I sound like I'm out of breath. I think I'm getting sick, so sorry about that. But this is the new floor, so you can see the difference of the floors quite strong. Is there. This one, the newer one, is a much wider plank than this one is. It also just feels a lot sturdier, I guess. I don't know. It's just a better quality floor. I'm pretty happy with it, especially for the price of it. That's kind of the taped out area where we want cabinets to go. So maybe, as I've mentioned, I can't remember what I filmed already, but we're going to have cabinets kind of like there with a double hang. So they'll come out there, and like a small bedside table kind of there. And then some cabinetry above the bed there is kind of our goal. So even though the painting isn't the best, you can kind of see some of the marks there and there. Most of it will be covered. This part will probably have to be repainted, but we need to paint the closet part still. We haven't painted it yet because I don't have a place to put any of the stuff in the meantime. Plan always was that once this is gone, because this will all be double hung there, that then I take those baskets and put them on the floor while we paint this. But that hasn't happened yet. I got some new bedding. It's white. I did not really think to make the bed because I didn't plan on filming this, but that's fine. So the bedding is all from Amazon, actually. I'll put some links. I'm not the biggest fan of the duvet cover. I have a weird thing with textures. Not that this feels absolutely terrible. There's much worse textures out there. It just kind of, like, if you have any cracks on your feet or anything, kind of snags, which is really uncomfortable, and I'm really sensitive. But the sheets themselves are also from Amazon. They're the Utopia brand, I believe. And I'm really happy with those. They're really soft, and it was like 20 bucks. This is not our old nightstand. This is from the living room. We're going to get rid of the old nightstand. I actually don't even know if we're going to keep this, to be honest. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what to do with it. I really like it. But it just doesn't fit in the living room anymore, so. Let's sigh. We'll have to check it out. See what happens. My plan is to get, like, I think Naughty DIY is her handle on Instagram. I shared one of her posts a few weeks ago to make a nice big hanging macrame item there. I'd love that. Or if it's possible to do like a corner piece that wraps around both corners. I think that might be nice. And on this side, I want to have kind of a picture ledge. To get a picture ledge of sorts so that we can have my jewelry and stuff there. That would be really nice. That's the plan so far. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys kind of the update where we're at without the cabinets being installed. Check out the new floor, the new bedding, the new paint. It feels like a completely different room in here, to be honest, and I love it. I was really hating my bedroom before, and it didn't feel comfortable at all to come into, but I'm really happy. So yeah. Oh, let me show you the bathroom quick too. So the other day I bought a new shower curtain. Our old one had the whales on it, as you might remember. This is real life, you guys. I have laundry in here. I have towels hanging up. Nothing's clean. Well, I mean, it's tidy, but it's nothing terribly wonderful. So, but I'm really liking this new Moroccan inspired shower curtain. It was on for sale for $5. Can't beat that. I was super happy. It's really nice thick fabric too. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy our bedroom renovation. I hope that you are learning from maybe any of our mistakes. I don't know if I shared them that much, but I hope you learned from them, and I hope that it all comes together soon because I'm really getting impatient now. But mostly, thank you so much, everyone, for watching my videos. To everyone who subscribed and watches me on Instagram, I really do appreciate it. This has been a very emotional year in my life, and blogging has been really helpful towards a lot of that. So I just wanted to say thank you again for watching and subscribing. And if you're not a subscriber, I'd love for you to join us. I'm going to try really hard to be more consistent. But yes, what can you do? Okay, have yourself a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye for now.